Welcome to Hymn Street. The next 4 episodes of Hymn Street come to us from St. Philip's Episcopal Anglican Church, located at 334 McDonough Street in Brooklyn, New York. Let me avail myself of this opportunity to thank Reverend Carver W. Israel, who is director of St. Philip's, and the entire St. Philip's family for their hospitality in allowing us to record these episodes of Hymn Street. St. Philip's was founded in 1899 and held its first service in a vacant store at 1887 Pacific Avenue. Soon after, a church site at 1610 Dean Street was acquired. Membership in the Mission Chapel quickly rose to 500 people, many of whom had roots in Virginia, North Carolina, and the Caribbean. In 1944, St. Philip's moved to its present building. The church is located in the Stuyvesant Heights Historical District, designated by the New York City Landmarks Preservation Commission in 1971. In upcoming episodes, you will hear about the beautiful instrument the church houses. Today's narration will be provided by my colleague and friend, Dr. John Wolfe. Dr. Wolfe is the music director and organist of St. Philip's. Dr. Wolfe earned the degree of Doctor of Musical Arts in Organ Performance at Rutgers University. While at Rutgers, he studied with René Lupret and performed with various ensembles. He is also the recipient of numerous scholarships and awards. Our guest vocalist today is Mr. Marvin Lowe. Mr. Lowe is a Philadelphia native. He has toured extensively throughout the U.S., Canada, South America, Europe, Australia, and New Zealand. Mr. Lowe's theatrical credits include roles in Smokey Joe's Cafe, Riverdance the Show, and Your Arms Are Too Short to Box with God, just to name a few. His television and film credits include Porgy and Bess, Malcolm X, directed by Spike Lee, and Boomerang, produced by Eddie Murphy, just to name a few. Mr. Lowe has a beautiful bass baritone voice, and it was my pleasure to accompany him in an upcoming episode of Hymn Street. Today's hymn is Lamb of God, Pure and Sinless.
The Lenten hymn, Lamb of God, Pure and Sinless, comes to us from the earliest days of the Protestant Reformation. Its composer, Nicholas Decius, was born in Germany in 1485, making him a contemporary of Martin Luther. Although Decius was a Catholic monk, he became a strong advocate for Luther's teachings, and he composed 2 of the best-known early Lutheran chorales, this hymn and All Glory Be to God on High. Both have their roots in even earlier Gregorian chant. Like many other Lutheran chorales, Lamb of God, Pure and Sinless became raw material for much larger compositions in the Baroque era, more than a century later. For instance, quotations from this hymn appear in J.S. Bach's famous St. Matthew Passion from 1727. In this arrangement by the South German Baroque composer Johann Pachelbel, the mood is one of straightforward exultation, reveling in the glory of Christ's triumphant sacrifice. The hymn melody always remains clear to the listener, even as Pachelbel elaborates on it with vivid counterpoint in the voices below. Today, we remember Pachelbel best for his ubiquitous canon in D major, but in fact, he was primarily an organist, and his body of work consists primarily of organ works like this one.